everybody, how's it going? This is Daniel with the A2C Knowledge to Progress. How is everyone doing today? All right. Yes, this is episode 2. Today we have a special guest here. Now I'd like to introduce you someone that I truly love and I respect and is very inspirational to me. And I would like to introduce you to my sister, Dora Navarro. Hey, Dora, how you doing?
Hi, how y'all doing? Here in Texas.
Oh,
It's raining out here. So I'm a teacher here in San Antonio. I've been working for this school for 15 years. I'm an outdoor person. I'm a misfit instructor. I like to run. I do Zumba. I do yoga. I do step. There's anything with exercise I'm involved with. I like camping, hiking, it's so much stuff.
and that is why she is so inspirational. And and she inspires me and motivates me to do things because I always see her on Facebook and I always see her on Instagram and doing things and always Zumbaing and dancing. And, it's really beautiful to see my sister getting out there and doing all these beautiful things and positive things for us to be motivated, right? That's what we want. That's what we want. We want others to inspire us. So as you know, I started my podcast. I was really thankful that you are able to spend some time and do an episode with me because I enjoy helping people out. But when my family helps me to do that and we do things together, that just creates memories. And I'm definitely going to share this episode. So with that said, let's go ahead and get this episode going. And like I've done with my first episode, I'll read a quote and then we're going to have a discussion pertaining to this quote, not just to learn, but to maybe provide this content to someone out there that might be listening and it might, help them out with anything that they might be going through life. Today's quote is, people will forget what you did or forget what you said, but they won't forget how you made them feel. This quote was shared to me by a friend, a mentor, actually. So what we'll do is we'll talk about this quote, and I could go first and tell you my perspective, Dora.
Yeah.
And maybe you could feed into that or, tell me if you find anything different. When we say people will forget what you did or forget what you said, right? A lot of times what we do is when we talk to individuals, you heard the term, those people will say things and it'll go from one ear out the other, right?
Mm-hmm.
But and their words, and I think because they're words and they're not actions, they're really not going to be too impactful. But when you do something like an action, or you do something really positive, or you do something good for a person, it makes people feel good inside and warm. And that's what, and when you make a person smile, they'll tend to remember that. And I think it's something that to do something positive and to do something good, it takes effort. It takes work in order to do something. And I think that right there is what makes people remember how you made them feel, because they remember that effort you put into it. And that's my take. I'm curious on what you think, especially now that I have a person to conversate with this in
Yes.
this podcast. So what do you think, Dora?
Listening to the quote, and I was just thinking, people, they do things, and it's not so much that people forget about them. It's just sometimes we just can't hold on to it, and then we're just things are going your way and things are happening. But the one thing that it won't go away is that feeling that stays in, because in any moment you could be somewhere and it's going to bring back that feeling. Could be triggered by anything that would remind you of somebody did something to you or said something. They might forget who did that, but yet that feeling's still there. So when a new person comes around and they might do something different. They're going to do something totally different than what the first person did, but yet it still gave you the same feeling. So that other person, that whatever they did, they might not even remember. They might have forgotten it, but yet the feeling is still there. You know, it's neutral to whatever happening again, but with another.
Yeah. So pretty much, it's those memories, right? Like, for instance, let me give you an example. Like,
so it's a trigger.
Yeah, exactly. It's a trigger. Just like, let's use Christmas for example, right? When Christmas comes along, and let's use tamales, right? When we say tamales, what's the first thing you remember about tamales, right? Like all these memories, right?
Yeah.
How it felt to be
the smell of the masa.
Yeah, exactly. So it's almost the same thing. Like tamales made me feel warm inside and put that memory into the when we're little and we used to make tamales with mom and we used to create the tamales. That was the experience. But same concept, right? When someone makes you feel bad or makes you cry, say, or breaks your heart, you're gonna remember that for life.
Yeah,
you know, you're gonna remember that. Sticks
and stones will break your bones. Or no, step on a crack. I don't know. I'm thinking of another one. Step on a crack, you break your mama's back.
No.
Okay, totally wrong.
The wrong one. The wrong sticks.
That was supposed to be a joke.
Break my bones, but words will never hurt me.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. And if you think about it, that's what they're talking about, right? Sticks and stones will break my bones, but words will never hurt me. People will forget what you did or forget what you said. Those are the words.
I guess it could be like something like a scar, or a cut.
Yes.
You know what I mean? You fall, you hurt yourself. It's going to heal eventually. And then you don't remember when it happened or how it happened because you probably forgot and like you forget. But you're like, man, I remember it hurt like hell and that they were putting alcohol. Like you remember that part.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because and then when they remind you like little details, you start, like it just comes to you, like you start realizing like, oh yeah, I did. And then all of a sudden you get this memory or this feeling that, oh yeah, I remember I was scared. When that happens, it triggers you and you remember like some kind of emotion that you went through that.
Yep. Exactly. And so, yeah, I think we broke it down pretty well. So when I talk about having a positive attitude, you are able to, if you smile every day, and you welcome people with open arms, they're going to enjoy that. They're going to be happy. And
they're always going to remember you. They're going to remember, and they're going to want you to be around. Like, oh man, like, I want that teacher in my classroom.
It's funny you say that because one of my friends has this puppy, this doggy, right?
Uh-huh.
And she brings it to work, and every single time or not just me, but others see him, everyone has a beautiful smile. And I told my friend, you know what? That's exactly how I want people to
react when they see you.
Yeah, react to me when they see me is like, Daniel, just like so I said, my role model is that puppy. That is who I want to be.
That's
who I want to be.
So you ever get, reincarnated? You want to be a puppy? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about walking into a room and everybody's like, oh, just happy to see you, just like that puppy.
Throw you a treat. Every time, if you ever come down here, I'm going to throw you a treat. Here, Daniel. Throw you a hot Cheeto. Hot Cheeto bag. There you go.
See that now? That's my sister coming out there. Okay.
I'm gonna bark. I'm gonna bark.
As long as you give me some Big Red, I'm okay with it.
Yeah. Oh, hey, yeah. I'm drinking one right now. I'm drinking one right now.
How dare you? But yeah. So, no, well, again, thank you for sharing your thoughts, and I hope someone out there, got something out of this conversation, not just me being reincarnated into a dog. but or someone throwing treats at me when I get to San Antonio. All right, Dora. So before we go, I want to give you an opportunity, and I want to give the crowd an opportunity to hear one of your jokes. So with that said, be careful because my crowd, they'll tell you the truth. They'll be honest with you, and either you give a good joke or you give a bad joke. They'll let you know. So,
Okay. I'm ready for this.
all right, all right. So go ahead. We're ready for your joke, Dora.
Okay. So, what did the chicken tell the duck?
What?
You quack, quack, quack me up.
Wow.
Quack, 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 quack. Like, quack
Oh,
me
man.
up, quack me up.
Okay.
Quack, quack me up.
Oh my goodness! I wish I had something else here. All right. Okay.
They get it. They get it.
Yeah. Well, that was a sympathy laugh. But anyway, again, thank you so much, Dora. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing your thoughts. And I really appreciate your time. And I love you. I miss y'all. I know I haven't been to San Antonio in a while.
I know.
I'm hoping to get down there very soon or at some point in the future.
Well, I'm hoping maybe this summer we could meet halfway at least.
Oh yeah. We'll do something like that. We'll plan a trip,
a small trip or something.
Maybe meet up in Louisiana, like we did.
Ooh, yeah.
Or something, or maybe Arkansas or somewhere up there. But again, like I said, I'll get there, and we'll get there, and we'll get together with a family, and looking forward to it. So in closing, I would like to thank everyone out there for your continuous support. Thank you so much for joining me on this content, and thank you so much for welcoming my sister Dora to this episode. Looking forward to bringing her back at some point down the road. But again, Dora, thank you. Thank you for your time.
You're welcome.
All right.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.
All right, bye. All right, guys. So till next time, we'll see you in the next episode.